For breakfast, since I was on the run, I had a Core Power protein drink, a protein bar, and a flatbread turkey sausage egg sandwich. For lunch, we got us some leftover chicken thigh. I just dropped something. Some leftover Chipotle from yesterday. A banana, as you guys can see. And what I dropped was just some Greek yogurt right here. So, yeah. So I got a roast beef sandwich with some banana peppers, lettuce, tomato, onion, and spinach. I don't want to open it up because I want to spill out, of course. And I got some sun chips for a meal before we go to the gym. So we are starting off treadmill about 10 minutes or so, getting warmed up so we can get into back. As you guys know, today is our pool day. So we're gonna hit some chest-supported plate of rows, and also, as you can see down here, we're gonna hit some T-bar rows too. So ultimate big back day. Kind of going heavier. About 3 sets each workout or exercise, and then we're gonna do some other shit too. So let's get it. So boom, boom, boom. Chest supported row. Starting off with 3 plates. As you guys know, I take my time arching our back forward, getting a great stretch of the lats, taking our sweet ass time, not rushing anything. You guys already know the drill. Don't rush don't rush the weight, guys. Take your time. Get that full range of motion. Get that full stretch. Of course, I think the most important part of lifting is, of course, intensity. So don't have no bullshit weight on there that you know is super duper light, of course. And yeah, of course, you're going to have a great form. You might feel the stretch and all that stuff. But if you have light ass weight, like super duper light, it doesn't matter. Intensity is the most important part. That's why you do see some, idiots in the gym who lift like fucking Neanderthals and they have terrible form. Their back like it's about to snap and all this shit. And they're jacked. It's because, your body does respond to high intensity training and heavy loads. But, like I said, it's still important to make sure you have full range of motion, full stretch at the bottom. And then adding, great intensity, a great load of, amount of weight. And then, you get the best of both worlds of, having healthy joints, not worrying about tearing any muscles, not worrying about, fucking your back up or hurting yourself. And at the same time, you're making those gains. And, every week you progress lower loading. And then it makes it a lot more easier for you to gain muscle, to gain strength, and to stay healthy and stay safe in the gym. So, you gotta be in between both. It's multiple ways to skin a cat, but also safety is the most important thing, as well as intensity. So make sure you're training safely and make sure you're training intensely. You know what I'm saying? I always try to tell people, keep your sets between 2 and 5. I usually go for 3 to 4, and I try to keep my reps around at the very lowest. If you're trying to hypertrophy, right? The very low is, I would say 6 to 8, but I always say between like 8 to 12 is a good range. And, certain muscle groups respond differently, so they can recover faster within your set or within your training session or within the week. So, kind of experiment. Like for me, I know that my back and my chest they recover really quickly. Even though if I do heavy shit, they recover really quickly. So I can tax those motherfuckers. The same with my shoulders. I can tax my shoulders a lot. And my quads as well. My hamstrings, my biceps, you know what I'm saying? I can train them very quickly in the sense of rest time in between sets. But I know that, I can do them really good once or twice a week, and that's all I need. But some other muscle groups, like my back and stuff, needs a little bit more training and a little bit more load and a little bit more, movements. So you gotta, test out if you're somebody who likes lower reps, or test out if you like higher reps. And each muscle group, like I said, it can be completely different. So try to mix it up in your training regimen, and you can find your style. No style is better than other. It really depends on the person. It really depends on your goals and what you feel gives you the best pump and best stretch. But I prefer doing a lot more, doing the medium amount of more reps, just because for my joint health, I don't want to wear down my joints. There's literature and studies that shows that if you lift heavy all the time, your joints are going to get worn down a lot easier, a lot quicker than somebody who's doing moderate to medium, slightly heavier weight. The joints are going to feel a lot better because your muscles and shit grows really quickly, but your ligaments and your tendons and all that stuff, they strengthen, slower. way slower than your muscles do. So, you know, you gotta kind of give your joints and stuff time to kind of catch up with your muscles. Because that's why a lot of people who are on PEDs, they fucking gain a lot of fucking muscle very, very quickly. But their joints, like the tendon stuff, are not, you know, growing and becoming as strong as their muscles as quickly. So that's why a lot of those people who are on PEDs, who lift heavy weights, are fucking destroying their joints because of that reason, because their fucking joints can't keep up and adapt with their muscle gain. So over time, your joints and your ligaments and your tendons and all that stuff will strengthen just like your muscles. But you got to be patient and you got to be smart. So off that tangent, as you guys can see, I'm doing some T-bar rows, NutriGrip. I love NutriGrip. So yeah, and then next, we're going to hit some close grip, lat pull down, and then we're going to do some cable flies, reverse cable flies to hit our rear delts. So that's next on the agenda. The reason why we're doing cables is because, as you guys know, cables keep constant tension on the muscle the entire time. So yeah. And as you guys know, same thing here with lat pull down. I'm pulling down, slightly arching my back, going up, let it stretch me up, separate my shoulder blades at the top, and then as I go to the bottom, bring my shoulder blades together. This is not a fucking rush. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Taking our time, really trying to stretch out those lats, because this is what it is. It's a lat pull down. So we want to emphasize lats. And for me, NutriGrip gives me the best pump, best stretch of my lats. You can do overhand too. Overhand is pretty good too. But just for me personally, I get a better lat pump with, you know, NutriGrip. So, but like I said, don't rush these motherfucking shits, guys. Don't rush it. Still challenge yourself. Still have high intensity. And, you know what I'm saying, but still go through the full range of motion and try to focus on the eccentric phase. And, of course, I'm always a guy that preaches doing partials. You're really trying to, you know, get as much growth, as much gain as possible. When you get to end, if you can't do any more full range of motions, partials are a great option, too. And look what I'm doing. I'm doing some leaning over or bent over, you know, reverse flies for our rear delts. We haven't done these for a while. It's been about a month or so since I've done these. One of my favorite movements. The reason why that was cut so short is because my tripod is broken. So guys, I need a new tripod. I'm going to start a GoFundMe for a new tripod. I'm just kidding. Don't send me any money, guys, unless you want personal training. But I do need to get a new tripod. I'm kind of ghetto right there with tape on there. So we'll see if that works next time. But here we go. Again, second set. Lat pull down. Taking our time, stretching up. Stretch. Let's see what the negative is. So down, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4.5, 5. I also like to, when I'm going up, I kind of let my body my ass come off of the seat. You don't necessarily have to do that, but for me, when I do that, it kind of stretches me up a little bit further, just like that. But you don't have to do that. I do that. Everybody's a little bit different. Everybody's structured a little bit different, and everybody's body allows them to do different things, and, you know, gives you a different type of stretch or pump. So that's what I like to do. You can try it out if you want. I'm a short king, so since I'm so short, it's going to stretch me up regardless. So why not try to utilize my shortness and try to get more gains, right? For people who don't know, I am 4'2". I'm just kidding. I'm 5'3". I'm just kidding. My real height, I'm 5'8". My real height is 5'8". So I'm just an inch lower than the average height of an American male. So the average height of an American male is 5'9". Ladies, you think it's 6 foot, but in reality, the average height of a man is 5'9". I'm 5'8", so I'm basically average. So all my short kings, it's okay to be 5'8". So we're gonna hit some lying curls with dumbbells. As you guys know, this has become my go-to movement for my biceps. So, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a great stretch at the bottom. So that's what we're about to do right now. And as you guys know, this has become one of my favorite exercises for my biceps. Lying bicep curls, phenomenal for the stretch at the bottom. Puts all the weight on your long head of your bicep, both heads of your bicep at the bottom of it. Stretches fully out. Stay down there for a second to get that great stretch of his biceps. I did do 3 sets of these, but my fucking tripod was acting like a fucking jackass, because it's broken. So I didn't record the second or third set because it's gonna take too long for me to get or rig it again. So hopefully next time I go to the gym, I'm a little bit more prepared to record. So But as you guys know, going down, getting a great stretch, very challenging. It fucking hurts. You only need to do like 3 sets of these, I'm telling you. You can do 4 sets, you can do 5 sets, but if you do those many, your arm's gonna fucking fall off. But if you're a fucking warrior, you're a fucking beast, go ahead and do 4 to 5 sets. But I just did 3 sets today just because these are so effective already with the 3 sets. So, yeah. So, of course, I'm gonna finish off doing some cardio. We're doing the elliptical. As you guys know, I love the elliptical because it's a full body exercise, so it burns more calories and it puts 0 resistance on your joints. So if you have joint pain, the elliptical is not going to aid in that pain. So I'm gonna do about 20 minutes. I already got about 20,000 steps today anyway, so this is just extra vanilla on top. For dinner, I'm gonna have some Panda Express. So I have some white rice, super greens with cabbage, broccoli, and I believe spinach. And then just because I burned a lot of calories today, I kind of treat myself a little bit with some, I think this is, what is this? This is like some chicken right here. It's like cashew chicken, only 300 calories per serving. And then also have some teriyaki chicken as well with some green beans. So not too bad.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out. Work.